Having a ball and a cushion is one of the hardest pots that you'll face in pool. But what if I could give you 3 tips that will mean that you'll pot a lot more of them? Let's find out. All 3 tips will really help, but the last is very important. So stay tuned to the end. I promise you won't be disappointed. The first tip is adjust your aiming point. When you can see the full pocket with the object ball, you tend to aim for straight in the middle of it. That means if you hit slightly to the left or slightly to the right, you can still pot the ball. However, when you've got a pot down the cushion, most people aim a bit differently. Do you find yourself aiming for this point here? Most people do. If you hit that point, you'll pot the ball. And if you hit slightly to the left, you'll also pot the ball. But if you hit ever so slightly to the right, you'll miss it. So instead of aiming here, aim for the near knuckle instead. It means that you can now hit to the right, which would be here, and you'll still pot the ball. But also, you can hit further up to the left, and you should pot it. Just like that. Next, let's look at pace. You probably know that if you hit the knuckle, the softer you hit it, the more chance you have of potting the ball. Hit the exact same point again too hard, and you'll miss. But when faced with a shot down the cushion, things change a little. So if we use tip number 1 and aim for the near knuckle, we can hit the ball at a reasonable pace and still pot it. Hit it too hard, and we miss. So if you are hitting the ball hard, you do need to aim directly for that point and hit the shot well. However, you can also hit the ball too soft. If you look at the angle of a pocket, if you're aiming for this knuckle here, you always hit this one after it. The ball will then move to there, and if you're lucky, it will drop. So you're hitting at least 2 knuckles on every shot. And this pocket is 3 inches wide. So if you're hitting 2 knuckles, that ball is travelling 6 extra inches before it drops. So you need to bear that in mind. If you hit it too soft, the ball won't drop. Now, I want to show you something that's really cool, and not many people will teach you this. In fact, if no one's mentioned this to you before, then please just hit me with a like right now. Tip number 3, learn to make the pocket bigger. Well, maybe not bigger, but there is a trick to make the pocket accept more pots. Let's hit the knuckle hard again. As before, I missed it. Now I'm going to aim for the exact same point again. I'll hit it roughly the same pace, and this time I potted it. Did you notice what I did? If you spotted that I put side on the ball, then well done. I'll play it one more time and just watch where the cue contacts the object ball. In the UK, we call that side spin. In the US, I know that you refer to it as English, but I'm just wondering, if you're watching from another country, just let me know what you call it. Now let's look at playing with side, or English, down the cushion. Now I'm going to try and miss this shot by hitting the cushion here, and I'm not going to put any side spin on the ball. As you can see, we missed. Now, if I aim at the exact same point again and hit it at the exact same pace, but put left-hand spin on the ball, you can see we've now manipulated the ball into the pocket. Now, it's important to play that shot with left-hand spin. If you play it with right, then you still miss. And that's because with the left spin, the ball is rotating that way. When it hits the cushion, it's not impacting it as hard, and so it doesn't spring out from it. The side spin also works if you hit that knuckle first. See? You're maybe wondering how we can get left-hand spin on the object ball. Now, if you saw my video on transfer spin and how it can make a lot of shots easier, then you know that we need to put right-hand spin on the cue ball. I'll leave a link to that video at the end of this one if you haven't seen it already. Now let's put all that we've learned into practice. I'll play this shot here, we'll aim for here, we'll hit it with a medium pace, and we'll put right-hand spin on the cue ball. That should mean that we can contact anywhere between here, and we should pot that ball. Perfect. Now we've made that shot a lot easier, I've got similar tips on how to make other shots easier in this video here. But before you go, please just hit me with a like or a comment, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.